Hello, yeah, it's another Commander Lucosa video. This one is not a beginner's guide video, nor is it the brown noses video. They are all still to come. I have done a couple of the beginners videos, but they both turned out to be absolute shite, so I just deleted them. This one wasn't planned, wasn't intended at all. But I stumbled across something and think it's only fair that since Frontier Developments have once again brought in a change that they never mentioned, I think it's only fair that somebody else does, and I'm quite happy to be the one to do it. Now, a bit of a story. When I was trying to become or reach the dangerous combat rank, at the same time Commander Ripperjack, who I played in Wings with on a few occasions, he was trying to get from dangerous to deadly. We were both pretty close to our rank advancing, but we'd also passed the point that had been like revealed in the forums from somebody who had somehow or other been able to get into the code of the game and find out how many kills were necessary. And we've both gone past that, and it turned out that that's because Frontier Developments had changed it and increased it. Well, surprise, surprise, in the update that we had a few days ago, they've done it again. And yet again, there's no mention of that on the forum page where they list the changelog that was in the latest update to version 1.2.07. So although they did make this change, they clearly didn't want people to know that they had. Why wouldn't they want people to know it? Well, I was thinking about this and then it dawned on me. They gave away £1,000 to the person who reached elite in combat, the first person to do it. And they also gave away £10,000 to the first person to reach elite in all three categories. And yet by making these changes not once but twice, or should I say at least twice, it turns out that those people who reached elite did so by doing far less than anybody else is having to do so in order to get to those ratings themselves now. And that's a fucking joke. So they'll give away, you know, cash prizes to people reaching elite, and then make it fucking more difficult for the rest of us grunts. Now, when I reached dangerous, I can't remember exactly how many kills I was, but Commander Ripperjack reached deadly, I think pretty much at the same time. And in order to get that, he told me he had to reach 4,600 kills, give or take like 10 or 20. Well, my combat shows that I am now at 3,002 bounties claimed and 1,780 combat bonds. Now even a Dapper Laughs fan could work this out, or if they had some paper and a pen handy, that my total kills is at 4,782. So I'm way past the 4,600 barrier, and I'm still dangerous. So it's therefore pretty fucking clear that they have changed it again. And that is taking the piss. So what I've done, as you have no doubt have spotted more or less as soon as this video started up, I've got myself a Vulture. No, I haven't got rid of the Anaconda, that's in storage before anybody says. And well, I'll say, there you go, there's the Anaconda in storage, right, so I haven't lost it. And this is how I've got it fitted out. Shock horror, I'm going over the power usage. But I have the two gimbal pulse lasers. With everything else I have fitted, pulse lasers is pretty much the only things I can fit. So I have an A, a C and a D rated shield boosters. I have the point defense, and as far as internals go, A4 power plant, C5 thrusters. I did have A5 fitted, but because I'm so used to the bigger, slower ships, with the A5s fitted, I was all over the fucking place. It was so sensitive, I couldn't do a fucking thing. So yeah, I gave up with those and dropped them down to a C5. Frame shift drive I dropped down to a C4 purely because that is the lowest class 4 frame shift drive that they've got here. I don't need a decent frame shift drive now because this ship's going nowhere, it's staying in the het, and there's a good chance that once I reach deadly, or at this rate, if I reach deadly, then this ship's going anyway. Life support is staying at D3 because well, it never goes that far from this station. Power distributor is the A5, sensors are A4, shield generator is A5, and all of these are all hull reinforcement packages because there's no point in doing any cargo runs with this thing. So that's the ship I have, and the reason I went with this one is because I thought it might be that because everybody that I was destroying in my Anaconda, their ship was going to be equal to mine at best. That might be why it was taking so long for me to get off dangerous and onto the deadly rank. But I've now gone past it by such a degree that I know that's not the case. But since getting this ship, there's then been something else. We'll launch and head to the extraction site, and I'll show you what I mean. Although with my powers of prediction, this time it will probably work. I don't need to be ploughing into him.
Frameshift charge detected.
Off. Alright, so we'll lock onto one of the extraction sites and wait until we're no longer mass locked, and off we go.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Okay, I've got away with that. You'll see from the way that I'm flying in this thing, I'm seriously not used to these smaller, more manoeuvrable ships. The bigger, slower ships are definitely more my sort of vessels. I'm not too good with these extremely nimble ones. Alright, well, here we are. Okay, it took fucking long enough for the first ship to show up. This is almost certainly going to be the first wanted.
Capacity exceeded.
And indeed it is. And this illustrates the other point.
Scan detected.
I'll deal with Joshua Lawrence in a minute. Right, let's get this fucker.
Under attack.
Something else, I'm not used to pulse lasers. I've been using beam lasers, beam lasers for so long. These things, out of practice. Right, so, well, old Joshua Lawrence Welch there. But I have a funny feeling that my powers of prediction have already shown their fucking hell, I've got 3 others firing at us. They're all going to be fairly small, but nevertheless, I'm not in my big old Anaconda anymore. I can't take the hits that I can in that thing. Alright, that's that cunt down. One of them is an Anaconda. Yeah, this could be interesting. Now he's only a competent. I'm not sure a competent is really a rank he deserves if he's going to be taken out by me in this thing. Mind you, it's a big if. I am taking a bit of a pounding. And now my shields are almost down. The trouble is I don't have anything in the way of shield cell banks. Also looks like I'm almost out here on my own. I've got no fucking, or hardly any fucking, that's my shields down. It also looks like, yeah, there's the Anaconda gone. Alright, that means all the rest are going to do a runner. Except this fucker behind me. Alright, so we'll have a look at him. Making sure. Now, my powers of prediction that I was talking about is referring to the fact that this is the first time, this is the 7th time I've been out here.
Scan detected.
And it's the first time I've come up against any wanted powerful ships like Anacondas or Pythons or anything. So I'm taking an enormous risk here, so I want to take out this Python, but I've got, you know, no shields at the moment. I've got to wait for the shields to recharge, and they do take a fair old while on this thing. Let's see if this does any difference.
Shields offline.
Fuck it, I turned the shield generator off. Fucking idiot. Right, now does that do anything as far as improving how fast the shields recharge? Looks like the answer is a resounding no. Right, let's switch them back on again then.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Whoa. I don't know who that is who's firing at us, but it's not the Python that I was looking at. It's this fucker. Me being completely motionless doesn't help. Perhaps not the greatest strategy. Oh fuck. Come on, he hasn't got much more to go. I hate it when that fucking power almost goes out. There you go, he's down. Fucking cunt. Oh bollocks, there's another anaconda in the area. Normally I'd be thrilled about that, but not when I'm in this ship with no shields. That doesn't do me any favours at all. Right, well that Viper's gone.
Target destroyed.
Now, right, all you fucking, you know, come and help me take this fucker out for crying out loud. Oh, okay, I am well fucked now. My canopy's in a bad way and my thrusters are fucked up. I can't fucking fly even in a straight line. There we go.
Scan detected. Target shields offline.
Fucking shields, hurry up and charge up, you fucking useless things. Well, it looks like the Anaconda is now rather preoccupied with the other ships in the area. Enormous amounts of fucking stuttering again. Right, the shields are almost back on. They're not going to last very long, but they are at least back on. Well, they are any second now.
Shields online.
Right, here we go. Going up close and personal with an Anaconda, which is my preferred method, but again that's because I'm used to much larger ships. Doing it in this thing is not a great idea, so this is not a strategy that I recommend. Nevertheless, he's down. Now I've got a fucking load of others firing on me again. That's the other drawback about taking a ship like this out here. My reputation in this area is fucking appalling, and so I always have a load of pirates and that coming out after me almost straight away. That's him down. That should mean the rest are now pissing off. Let's see what old Bo Cat is. Well, he scanned me at least once before, I'm sure of it. No, he didn't. He's only harmless, so it's probably just as well that he's not I wanted a ship, because with him being harmless it would make him rather pointless me going after him. My shield's almost non-existent right at this moment. This is probably not a very good idea, but we'll give it a go. Looks like he's down. He is down.
Target destroyed.
Alright, what else have we got around here? Now, I've been scanned by countless people. This one's doing a runner. No, he's turned around and come back again. Alright, what else have we got? I'm sure that Eve-Mees is one that did scan me. Yeah, I think he did. Alright, let's go after this fucker.
Under attack.
Alright, what's him
Target
gone?
destroyed.
Right, what am I up to now? So, 4,792 and still no sign of
Target shields offline.
getting off this rank. Now, Federal dropship should be pretty good since I am up against those
Under attack.
fucking homing missiles are coming from somewhere else, so I've got more targets coming after me in a second once I've taken this fucker out. Fucking hell. I'm thinking that maybe I should drop the shield boosters and stick on a shield cell bank instead. And because
Target destroyed.
the shield cell boosters mean that I'm constantly running out of power, like you saw there. And well, they're not exactly doing a huge amount. I mean, alright, I've got A-rated shields, but I am in a quite small ship. So, yeah, they're only going to be, you know, relatively good. And this is another example of the fact that I'm so used to the bigger ships. This, you know, I mean, yeah, sure, the Vulture is a decent ship to take when you're going into combat of any kind, but it's also a type of ship that I am not used to.
Scan detected.
And I keep using my same combat strategy
Under attack.
in this thing as I do in the Anaconda. The chances are, well, as you're seeing, it doesn't work so well if you do it in a ship like this. Because my shields don't last as long, and my somewhat limited firepower means I can't destroy them as quickly as I need to. I'm sure I'm about to hit that fucker. I don't know how I managed to not hit him. Alright, well, I'm now completely stationary, which is never a particularly good idea. But there you go, it's him down.
Destroyed.
Right, what have I got in the area now? Another Python. Is this one going to be wanted? Well, he's firing at other people, so I'm guessing yes. But he's only a novice. That really isn't going to do too much for me. Still, it's a big old ship. And he's also down to 16%. I hadn't noticed that before. I don't think I'll get the kill count then. But we'll give it a try. Yes, I did. There you go.
Target destroyed.
Alright, with a name like that, he must be wanted, surely. It is only a fucking pissant sidewinder, but...
Scan detected.
And he's now scanning me, so he will definitely be wanted.
Under attack.
He did He'd rather give away that he's a novice there.
Target destroyed.
Scanning a Vulture. A Vulture is not likely to have a huge amount of cargo on it at the best of times. Yesterday I did my good old regular routine of flying into a an asteroid. Fortunately I wasn't going all that quick, so I just bounced off it. Well, they didn't do my shields many favours. Speaking of not doing my shields many favours, this that I'm about to do is certainly not going to do them any favours. There we go. I keep pressing the other mouse button as well to use my secondary fire, because I haven't got a secondary fire on this fucking thing. Alright, he looks like he did look like he was more interested in the other ships firing on him than me. I'll check out Non-By or whatever his fucking name is afterwards. The thing is, he can't really miss at the moment because I was stationary again. And again, not a strategy I recommend. Oh, fucking get out of the way. Oh, fuck off. Okay, that was handy. That only knocks my shields down a bit. 174,000 for him. I'll take that. Alright, there he is. Down here, fucking eagle. Check out Dawn French afterwards. I've already destroyed Dawn French once. Mind you, there are quite a few pilots I've destroyed more than once.
Target destroyed.
Okay, that got our attention.
Under attack.
Now, there was another
Target destroyed.
space battle going on over here somewhere. There it is. Who's fighting who? Please tell me that's not the... It is. Big fucking deal. Oh, hang on. It's him. Alright, okay. Who's he fighting? He's fighting a Python. Who is also wanted. Okay. I'll take you instead then. Get out of my fucking way. This fucker's running. He's running from a fucking Vulture. Oh, he didn't run very far. That's him down.
Target destroyed.
Who else have I got? Well, Razgul I scanned and he is wanted. I might as well fucking do him now.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Target shields offline.
He's almost certainly going to be the wanted one. Yep, he is. Alright, let's give him something else to think about.
Target shields online.
He's not got a remotely interested in me.
Target shields offline.
Oh, now he is.
Under attack.
Yeah, now I get him in a decent position of that. My fucking lasers give up on me. Oh, he's dead anyway. Right, what about old Robert Lindsay? Well, he's Federation dropship. I'll definitely have a bit of you, and then I'll check out that Anaconda that I just saw. Right, here we go.
Target shields offline.
Well, this killing is thirsty work. I need him to come to. Right, I need to slow down a bit. Fucking hell, I wasn't expecting that. I'll certainly take it though. Right, this Anaconda is a long old way away. He is wanted and he's an expert. So, okay, he's 2 ratings below me, but nevertheless, that will do. So I'm now up to 4,800 plus, 4,803, and oh fuck, you know, I've got these pissant little things coming after me now.
Scan detected.
They're going to start attacking me before I can do anything, so I've got to deal with these fuckers first. Okay, that's not him who was firing.
Flight assist on.
It's this cunt. Poxy fucking Sidewinder. I've got all these decent ships in the area I could be taking out, but I've got to deal with this wanker first.
Target shields offline.
Right, that's that cunt down.
Target destroyed.
Get this fucking Anaconda. There's also an Imperial Clipper somewhere in the area. Hopefully I'll get the chance to take him out and all. It's a faint hope, but you never know. Mind you, I've got to survive this first. Well, there you go, 147,000 through. Now let's do with this fucker.
Target shields offline.
And then I'll have a look at Carlos Garcia's story, because he was very near the top of the list, so I can only assume he's in a decent ship as well. This fucker's running. Can I get any fucking closer? Oh, that's him down.
Target destroyed.
Okay, now old Carlos Garcia Sori, he's in a Python. So that'll do quite nicely if I can get this fucker as well.
Target shields offline.
Can't knock his way down the list, so he's only going to be in some piss end little thing. Certainly not something that interests me at the moment, not while I can get a fight. So I don't overshoot it quite that much though. Okay, there's a load of, I can only assume dumbfire missiles flying right past me. Anyway, that's him down. 112,000 for that, not bad. So I made over $1 million out here already. Oh, well there's fucking Karnock, he's only a pissant fucking sidewinder. But I might as well take him out. He's a master, so...
Target shields offline.
There we go, bye bye to you.
Target
What else
destroyed.
have we got around here? I don't know how many of these are okay. Well, you will certainly do. Only a combatant. Still dangerous. 4,808 now. Still dangerous. He seems to be flying away from me. Catch up with you this way then, pal. May not have been a great idea actually boosting into it.
Under attack.
I forgot to give my shields a bit of time to charge up a tad. And now if I need to boost out of here, I can't. Whoa!
Target shields
Well, I
offline.
got his shields down anyway. Not quite the orthodox way of doing it, but... Didn't do my shields for any favours, mind you. Once again, my whacking thing. And this is with A-rated power distributor and A-rated power plant. And they just don't last very long. He's down to 6% for... Surely I'll get him before he takes my shields out. Looks like he's going.
Target destroyed.
24,500 for him. What about old Gordon Hart? Well, he's in a federal dropship. Because as soon as I start on him, some other fucker's gonna start on me. That Glen Park fucking prick.
Target shields
So I'm
offline.
too busy watching that to look here. Oh, I can't see where that missile came from. Sounds like the old point defence is dealing with it. Or trying to.
Under attack.
Oh, he's down to 5. And it must be in down. Yeah. Right.
Target
Now,
destroyed.
where's this other fucker? Here he is. Fucking sidewinder. He's seen me just take on and destroy a fucking Federation dropship, but no, he still wants to, you know, try taking me on. And that's the end of that. Shit.
Target
Oh, what else have
destroyed.
we got in the area? Not an awful lot, I think. I've made close to 1.4 million, so I think I'm going to head back. So back to the Western Orbital. Clearly there are a lot of other ships in the area, but none of them look like they're particularly impressive or powerful things, so bollocks to them. Yeah, that would help. So once we are out of mass lock, there we go. Let's piss off. I've probably got a fair bit of repairs to do, because remember my thrusters were fucked up.
Engage.
But nevertheless, I didn't think I did too badly there, considering that I was vastly outgunned by a significant number of ships there. So 1.388 million, so I will be at pretty close to 30 million. And prior to me getting this Vulture, Box wasn't paying attention. Prior to me getting the Vulture and then upgrading it, I had close to 45 million, so I may have had just over it.
Request granted.
Closer to the bottom than I really should have been. That's another sign that I am not used to these smaller ships.
Docking successful. Engine disengaged.
More fag-ass on the keyboard. Right. All that lot, and it was only like 3.3 thousand for repairs. If only that would have been the case if I was in the Anaconda. Right, let's pay in the old bonds then. So there we go, 29 point, well nearest damn it, 29.8 million. So that part of it is not bad, but still fucking dangerous, and I've now taken out 4,811. Way more than was necessary to reach deadly at the last change when they ramped it up, and certainly way more than either of those arseholes who were paid £1,000 or £10,000 for doing so. Before they got to deadly. So there you go. Frontier Development's been a bunch of wankers again. And now I know that a lot of brown nosers still watch my videos, although they really have no reason to watch them, because all I do is piss you lot off by revealing truths that you don't want to hear. In fact, you may remember a few years ago there was that infamous video from that extremely camp American bloke saying "Leave Brittany alone." That is exactly how I picture Frontier Development's brown nosers reacting every time I piss them off with some home truths about how they operate and what they're doing with this game. Leave Frontier Developments alone. I'm not going to do an impression of it because I can't do impressions to save my fucking life, but you must surely know the video. So yeah, if you are one of those brown nosers watching this and you possess the ability and the mentality to justify this without resorting to hurling insults, because you know what will happen to you if you do, you are welcome to attempt to justify it. Now, if you are one of those brown nosers who has already hurled insults at me, there's no point in trying, because you've already had all your comments banned and nobody's going to be able to see them. Right, well, I think that's as good a place as any to bring an end to this video, so there you go. Yes, yet more changes made by Frontier Developments that they didn't announce. And so that brings this video to an end. This is Commander Lucosa signing off.